guys, welcome back. I feel like I need a little bit more than just hey guys, welcome back. First thing, got some homework for everybody who watches me regularly. What is something that I can call you very few subscribers? Who are you to me? Besides my subscribers, of course. I need to talk louder. Something gothic, Halloween, spooky-ish. I have this obsession with bats. It's not as obsessive as other animals, but it's like lately anything that has bats on it is like something that I'm drawn to, even if those bats are pink, which is weird because I don't typically like pink, although I'm borrowing my mother's cup, which is pink. We're not going to talk about that. I also have a coffee here. So what's something that I can call y'all, the Game Grumps call all of their viewers the Lovelies. Simply Nellogicals or Not Logicals crew, I believe they're called the Hollow Sapiens. Deborah, correct me if I'm wrong. So what can I call you guys? Because I did think about bats, but anyways, so today's episode, if you couldn't tell from the title, is going to be a Get Ready With Me life update. Get ready with me. I took a week off from YouTube because I took a week off from basically everything. I've hardly even crocheted this week. But I think I needed it. I had a lot of other stuff going on. But at the same time, I think my depression worsened while I was stopped editing videos and crocheting and filming videos. And it wasn't a good time. Sure, I relaxed a little bit, but I also got another tooth pulled. I have another tooth I might end up getting pulled today. I didn't clean anything either, so my room is an utter disaster. My stuffed animals you see over here, they've been my nest area. Ever since I got this other tooth back here pulled, I've been elevating myself by laying on them. I'm covering myself up with all the blankets. I honestly don't know if I have another tooth that needs to come out today or not. Huh. If I have to get it taken out today, then I'll get it taken out today. It is what it is. One of the first things that I would like to tell you, since this is the life updates video before I get started, is my weight for this week. I weighed at 227.4 this morning. I need to put that in my app before I forget. That's actually probably not from really eating healthy, but rather than not being able to eat. Let me explain. I just said I had this back tooth pulled last Wednesday. Today is Monday morning, by the way. It is, I don't have my watch on, August 26th, which is the morning, it's my weigh-in day. It is August 26th, okay? So, last Wednesday, ended up not going to work because of the tooth pain that I was in. Couldn't sleep kind of tooth pain. Ibuprofen and acetaminophen were not working. The 21st, August 21st, that's what day it was. So I didn't go to work. I called them early that morning. Like, as soon as they opened, it was like, can you please get me in today? Because I am in I can't do this anymore. Which happened just the week before too, but with this side. So they got me in at 1 in the afternoon. And it was a real easy, real fast, real simple procedure. Like, we knew which tooth it was. We knew what needed to happen. So, like, I mean, they were quick from the moment they called me back to so like the dental assistant, she calls me back, she gets me back to my little cubicle, and she gets me all set up, puts the numbing jelly on around my tooth, gets me gassed up. Not long after she gets that gas mask on, the dentist is in there, and we're talking about getting that tooth pulled out. And he's explaining the stuff, even though I just had a tooth pulled, several teeth pulled actually. He's explaining what's going on as he's supposed to, what he's gonna do, and then he starts numbing me. He starts giving me all of those shots, and like as soon as those shots are over with, he leaves me for like 2 seconds. He comes back. Might have been 2 minutes, but point is he wasn't gone near as long as some people are when something like that happens. So like he left me for a moment, then he comes back. He's like, all right, well, let's get this over with. Pulls my tooth. I pay for it. She puts me back on oxygen so that I can breathe better while he talks to me. He goes over the aftercare stuff with me, and I go pay for it and I go home. Missed work on Thursday the 22nd so that I could heal because it was technically a wisdom tooth. It hurt. But come Friday, I'm still in pain. And it's not feeling like recovery pain. And again, nothing is working. Like nothing's making the pain go away. And I didn't get any pain relievers. I didn't ask for any because the last pain relievers that I got didn't actually help with the pain either. And they actually made me really dizzy. So I'm like, I'm not even going to ask for pain relievers. But like, it was so bad. It got to where literally holding water in my mouth was on this side was the only thing that gave me any kind of relief. And my dentist office is actually closed on Fridays. And if they're not, I think they closed at noon. So by the time I got off of work on Friday, I had to wait until today anyways. And it just got worse from there. I thankfully was able to sleep on Friday. Because see, this has been one of the problems. If I can't sleep because the pain is so bad, then that's when I call the dentist. So I couldn't sleep. But I couldn't call the dentist. Wait, hold on. Backtrack a little bit. I could sleep on Friday night. Friday night, I was able to get some sleep. Saturday, it got worse. Like, I had to have specifically ice water. No other water would help. Only iced water. If it wasn't iced, it was just a cup of water. Come Saturday night, I was not able to sleep. I think I finally passed out around 5 something in the morning. Thankfully, Sundays is my day off, so, and my kid was out of school, so I didn't have to worry about getting up early and taking him to school. But I think Saturday was absolutely the worst day, and Saturday night. Because when I did finally wake up on Sunday, yesterday, while yes, it still hurt, it wasn't as bad. Oh, I also wasn't able to eat anything without a lot of pain. And if I ate anything hot, which most of our meals are hot, it was excruciating. So I'm thinking infection, which also makes no sense to me because I also just got off of a round of antibiotics for this side, which literally was almost 2 weeks ago today. Like, I think I finished my antibiotics just before. No, it was after this tooth was pulled. So like I don't understand why I would have an infection. Yeah, so Saturday was absolutely the worst. I barely was able to eat my dinner on Saturday night. I had some leftovers. I ended up having leftovers out of the fridge later Saturday evening just so that I could eat because at least it was cold, so it wasn't hurting as bad as the hot, but it was still hurting, you know? Had a protein shake, a couple of protein shakes for breakfast the last few days because those don't hurt near as bad as food. So yeah, I had a protein shake for breakfast yesterday. Didn't hurt as bad as food. Also slept really late, so my day just felt off. I say really late. I get up around anywhere between 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning on work days. So on the days that I get to sleep in, I'm usually awake by 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning naturally without an alarm. So when I say really late, it was almost 11 o'clock when my son woke me up and is like, Mom, it's almost 11. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I asked him if he went and got any breakfast earlier when he had got up. He's like, yeah, I had Fruity Pebbles. And I'm like, we have Fruity Pebbles? I didn't buy those. I almost went and had a bowl of sugary Fruity Pebbles just to have Fruity Pebbles. I didn't, but my dad made a giant salmon fillet for lunch yesterday. I tried eating some of that. I was able to eat about half of the piece that I got before the pain was just too much. And then something happened. Sometime between lunch and dinner, things started feeling a little bit better. Ice water was starting to cause pain. Now, I do have a cold sensitivity in my teeth, so also the fact that ice water was what was fixing that also had me concerned. So when the ice water started hurting, I was skeptical as to what was going on. But I got to where I didn't have to sit and hold water in my mouth constantly, and I'm like, am I getting better right now? Is this what's happening? Am I getting better? I'm gonna go with probably yes. Anyway, so dinner time came around. My mom had made Salisbury steaks out of turkey patties with mashed potatoes and yeast rolls. I was able to eat a half. I'm so sorry if I start crying because this has been a really rough weekend for me, but like, I was able to eat dinner last night without any pain. I was able to have a hot meal and it didn't hurt. Which is, it had started hurting to eat on like Friday evening. So 2 days of not being able to eat without it hurting so bad. I had a half of one of the turkey patties because I wasn't about to risk too much pain. But I had a half of the turkey patties and I had a couple spoonfuls of the mashed potatoes, poured a little bit of the Salisbury gravy over top of everything, and I was able to eat. I ended up actually eating 3 of the rolls because one of them was going to be thrown away, and I was like, Sorry, my dad came to the room. I don't remember where I was. I was able to eat. Didn't want to throw away the rolls, so I had 3 yeast rolls. Was able to eat some Cheez-Its last night too, but like I didn't chew them either. I didn't crunch them. I literally stuck one in my mouth at a time, sucked on it until it was mush, and then kind of whatever, because these 2 are still healing, because I got these 2 pulled out almost 2 weeks ago, and then this one almost a week ago, so everything's still healing. Crunchy's bad, but at least with crackers I can suck on them till they turn to mush. Shush. Not a word. But yeah, I've been doing okay since then, but so like the last few days, I haven't actually been eating healthy. I've been mindful about like what I'm eating and how much I'm eating, but it's mostly been just because I can't eat because it freaking hurts. Oh no. So my dad just came to the room. He needs my help with something, so I asked him to give me about 20 minutes. What is happening? I don't have any makeup remover wipes in here with me right now. How did it end up on my finger like that? How did it get on my leg? I promise I do my eyeliner more than I do the rest of my makeup. How did I suddenly not know what I'm doing? Just ignore that. I'll get it in a little bit. Anyways, what was I saying? So even though my tooth has not been hurting as bad today, I still went ahead and called the dentist, and I'm going in at 1 o'clock. Are we going to pull another tooth? Maybe, but I got to talk to the finance people first. There's an eyelash that got stuck to the bristles. I suddenly forgot how to do my makeup. So anyways, that I've also been like super depressed because of it. Like I think doing nothing has also helped me spiral into depression. But I was also overworking myself, which would have also sent me into a depression. So I think I need to find a happy medium. And I've been really wanting to play my Baldur's Gate game and haven't actually had the time to do so. I'm gonna try to get this video posted sometime today, and I'm gonna try to get at least 1 or 2 more scheduled, which would mean no playing games today, but I do go back to work tomorrow. I could play all evening after work tomorrow evening. So anyway, I just wanted to pop a color on my eyes, but I don't guess I'm gonna do that because I don't have a brush and I'm being lazy. I need to hurry up so I can go help my dad. My dad. I will be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I know it's only been a moment for you, but I could have went and got a freaking makeup brush and I didn't even think about it. I feel like I'm this close to tears. I'm trying, so part of this get ready with me process, I'm trying to push myself out of this episode that I'm in. I'm trying to make myself get up and act like a human again instead of whatever you want to say that I've been acting like, because a human being is not it. Lying in bed for days at a time and not being responsible. Like my bedroom has gotten disgusting again because of this last week. Actually, if I'm being honest, it's when I got COVID. This last time, everything in my bedroom I just kind of let my cleaning responsibility just go to shit. And now I'm sitting here sweating and I feel like I'm about to cry and I've got cramps and my left side sciatica is acting up and I'm just having it, not to mention everything that's going on in my mouth. I'm just having a really hard time right now. And it's not even that bad compared to what some other people are going through. Because some people in my life specifically are going through so much more. I'm not trying to undermine my issues by saying that, but like, sure, you know, I have my own issues, but most of my issues just feel like first world problems, you know? I shouldn't be allowed to be this upset over some stuff. But depression's fucking stupid, so. So yeah, this last week, I guess 2 weeks, because you didn't get an update last week, just. Everything sucks. I hate my eyeliner today. It's awful. So real fast, before I continue, I'm going to attempt to use some of these today. I say attempt because I've never used these before. So what I need is for anybody who's not close to me, anybody who's never watched me before, to not make fun of me for doing these wrong if I do them wrong. Okay? I'm going to start with these and I've applied false lashes before. I have my little lash kit here with some old ones that actually probably need to be thrown away. I know how to apply false lashes. I've just never done the segments like this before. So I really need you to not make fun of me if I do something wrong. The eyeliner on the face, that's fine. That was, I don't know what that was. Any hateful comments will be blocked. And I will figure out how to ban you from my channel. Because I am not the one today. I just went on a whole spiel about how I am depressed. So I will not be the one to mess with today. My eyebrows need to be done so bad. I'm so glad they're so light colored you can't hardly see them on camera. I got this started. I've got a hair straightener here and my hairbrush so that I can do my hair afterwards too and continue talking to y'all. And now I just feel like I don't have anything else to talk about. Trust me, my videos are usually much more lively than this. You can go and check out like any of these. Like this is, you're literally, my life updates are literally like my journal entry. So did I tell y'all my weight earlier? 227.4, which if we're counting from January 1st this year, that's 12 pounds. I am down 12 pounds from January 1st. But if we're counting from when I started doing YouTube again just a few months ago, we're down 9 pounds. So on January 1st, I was 239 pounds. It's the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life. When I started, I don't even remember when I'd started this YouTube again. I'll have to go back and look. But when I started, I was 236. I've been struggling all year to try to be better. I have no self-control, so I have been struggling with my cravings. Like right now, I want pizza so bad I can't stand it. I also would like to have hibachi and ice cream. But with that being said, I have, in the last few months, also found ways to get around some of those cravings. One of my favorites for the sweet cravings is protein pudding. I'm not going to put too much mascara on there. If they pull my tooth later, I might cry. And I'm not going to cry because they pull my tooth. I'm going to cry when they put the shot in the roof of my mouth. That's when I'm going to cry. That bitch hurts. But protein pudding. So I don't know how everybody else makes their protein pudding. The way I make my protein pudding is I use the Premier protein shakes and a box of sugar-free pudding mix. That's all. I use 2 shakes per pudding box. It's the 1.4 ounce box. And so I use 2 shakes per box. And it creates approximately 4 to 6 servings. And the amount of combinations that you could do with that. I think my favorite so far is the cookie dough one. I get the cookie dough protein shakes. I mix it with the white chocolate sugar-free pudding mix. And I've even thrown in some of my PB2 peanut butter powder. It's like cookie dough flavored pudding. It's great. The Premier protein shakes for breakfast, and I can throw a little bit of coffee concentrate in that to get my protein coffees. That's helped me a lot. And then mostly just trying to eat less. That's a real struggle too, because like when it gets close to that time of the month for me, like somewhere like halfway in between, I think I said this in a previous video. I don't know if I actually said it posted it in the video that was what I don't know if I said this in a video or not, but I forgot what I was saying. I was talking about protein coffee. Oh, about halfway through the 28-day cycle, I get really hungry and like almost nothing satisfies me to the point that I don't need to eat anything else. Should I try to curl my hair or just straighten it? I have such a hard time trying to curl my hair with a straightener. I don't know why, it just sucks for me. I hope this doesn't melt my desk. But yeah, no, I get so hungry that I can't. I feel like I can't not eat, and I don't know how to get past those cravings. So I'm trying to find things that I can eat that's going to help with those cravings. Any suggestions? I'm trying to be like just anybody who wants to give suggestions and tips and whatever. Trying to be heart healthy, so low fat, not keto. Healthy fats like avocados are okay in moderation, but for the most part, like no keto diet recipes. I need high protein, whole grains. It doesn't necessarily have to be low carb, but it does have to be whole grains. So any kind of suggestion like that, low fats, high proteins, whole grains, help a girl out. Let's quickly get some of these lash pieces on. I say quickly, this ain't gonna be quick. Can I lock this and hold it right here so that I know it's not melting my disc? And pray that it doesn't burn me. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna go with one of these like super long pieces. No, let's not do that. Let's go, I'm gonna go with one of these down here. I'm gonna do this first. I don't know what I'm doing. Just gonna apply lash glue to it like I would a regular false lash. Give it about 30 seconds. So I was telling y'all that my bedroom's gotten disgusting because ever since I got COVID, and this last week has been just as bad, if not worse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 cups in here that need to go to the dishwasher or that need to be hand washed because they're the hand washing type. The room is a disaster. I need to clean. Anybody else have problems washing dishes? Like, I don't just mean being lazy and not wanting to do it. I mean, does your back hurt? Does anybody's back hurt when they wash dishes? Even just for one dish? I also have to do laundry today. I got at least 4 loads, maybe 5, that need to be done. These are much harder than I thought they would be. I gotta stretch this one leg out. It's kind of in pain from sitting here the way I've been sitting the whole time. So I think what I'm gonna do, while I want to use these lashes, I'm still gonna try. But I'm gonna try off camera and edit all of this stuff out. Maybe. I really want to turn on my fan, but I figure that's probably gonna screw with my audio. I have laundry to do. I have cups to wash. I got all of my trash out yesterday. I have clean laundry to put away that I never put away from last week. I have laundry to do from this whole last week. I have a plan to make because I haven't looked at my planner since last week. Because when I tell you I took the week off, I mean I took the week off. I was a demon, a swamp demon, a goblin, whatever you want to call me. Which I really think is one of the reasons why I'm in such a severe depression right now. So when it comes to eyelashes, I do like the wispy false lashes, so that's kind of what I'm trying to recreate. I need to clean my room a little bit. That includes the washing of the cups, putting away the clean laundry. I need to do the laundry from this last week. I need to work in my planner, get this week all planned out. I need to edit this video and get it posted, and if I have time, schedule another video or 2. I actually have more Sims videos I have to edit, but I'm not going to worry about that today. I'll make sure that everything's set out and ready to go back to work tomorrow. And I have a dentist appointment at 1 o'clock. I need to dye my hair, but we're getting closer to the actual dye time. For anybody who doesn't know, I only color my hair every 6 months, once every 6 months. I actually need to give myself a trim pretty soon because the split ends are getting bad. As for any other life updates, I don't know if there's anything else that I need to tell anybody that needs to be said. I'm going to finish my hair and I will be back to close out this video in a moment. Well, my hair is straight. I am not at all ready to go by any means of the word. I'm not ready to get started on the day. My anxiety is just, it's getting higher. It's going higher and higher and higher. I can't think of anything else that I need to talk about. Life updates. If you have any questions about what's going on, there's some things I'm just not going to tell anybody. I mean, I might tell you about certain things in my life that are happening, you know, like I have anxiety and it's really high today. I have depression and it's really high today. But I'm not going to go into details. If I know those details, if I know why I am feeling the way I'm feeling, I'm not going to tell the whole world about that. Some of that stuff's private. But the other life updates, you know, the weight loss, how disgusting the room has gotten, planning, things like that. If you have any questions about those, if you had any like tips or tricks on like the different things I could eat for some of my cravings that aren't high in fat but are high in protein and or are whole grains, that would be cool. Comment, let me know those. Ask your questions if you want to. Just remember, like I said, there's going to be certain things I'm probably not going to share with everybody. But if you have any questions that you want to put in the comments, we can discuss that next week in the next video that I record. Oh, that's kind of hanging a little low, isn't it? I don't know how I feel about these yet. I don't feel them. They're not bothering me like other lashes have done in the past. But I find that they're so much more difficult to use. Who's going to notice? That one came off easy too. But like, these were really difficult. So it's definitely something I need to practice on for the next year and however many months. 2? Oh my God. 14 months. Jesus. That's all we have left. So yeah, if you have any questions that you want me to discuss about whatever I might discuss with y'all next week, please leave them in the comments. Like this video so that I know what y'all like to see. And subscribe to me if you're not. If you subscribe, it lets you know whenever I post videos. You'll get a notification every time I post. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and call it here. This is me today. Not the best, not the worst. Y'all have a wonderful day. Definitely try to have a better day than I'm having. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Okay, bye.